Here with the two founders, is it just two of you?
Yes. Just for now.
The two founders of Kaleid, Toronto's new hip young blog, right?
Yes, exactly.
But it's going to be more than a blog.
Can you introduce yourselves to the camera?
My name is Nadia. I'm a supermodel. I'm also a change maker in the city of Toronto. I am an artist. I'm a photographer and a graphic designer. I graduated from the Remix Project, and I'm amazing.
Okay, can you just lean in a little bit?
Why?
Just a little. Just come on. Okay, let me just get that.
Okay. Oh, it was popping out. Oh, okay, I'll fix it.
You got the pop. Okay. We'll let her fix her pop, and you can introduce yourself.
My name's Nayani and Nadia, and I am not gonna make up stuff like Nadia did.
She
I
did?
making it up. I don't know what you're talking about. That was all true, okay?
I don't know what I am. I'm an artist.
Okay, so what is Kaleid?
Kaleid is more than a blog. It started off as a blog, yes, but we're working on building an amazing organization, and we're in a research phase right now. But we're super excited because a lot of people, especially in the space like Manifesto, Schools Without Borders, the Remix Project, are supporting us and connecting us with key players in the city to really build this amazing, amazing arts organization geared towards the South Asian creative community in the city of Toronto. So we're really excited about it.
That's the best you ever did at it. Really good job there.
Thank you.
More questions. Okay, so how did this whole thing come about? Why did you guys choose to do this blog
thing? The story is epic. It's epic, okay? Epic. So, it's amazing. What happened, Nadia? What did you want to do a blog on? Oh, Muslim women and their fashion. Were you still wearing your hijab? No, you took off your hijab. Okay, so we're going to do Muslim women and their fashion. I was just going to focus on photojournalism. I didn't really have any clear idea.
We were driving past, there was a Sikh parade, I think Independence Day, happening for Punjabis at Nathan Phillips Square. And so we were driving past, and we're just like looking at all these signs of like these great like people who have like done amazing things for the Punjabi community. We just realized in that moment, in like a flash of a second, we're like, oh my god, we don't know anything about these people. And yet, when people look at us from the outside, which is
we're all the same.
Which is, I'm sure, for the same for the Asian community, right? The black community, anybody, like, oh, they're all the same.
But there's more to being brown than just this skin color, or what Russell Peters suggests in his jokes.
Exactly. We want people to know that there's more to brown than what is being said about brown people.
And the way that we're portrayed. And the way that we portray ourselves and play to those stereotypes. Because we're like, we can do commentary and we can talk about things online, and we can do more than just feature people and take photographs, but just have an ongoing discussion. And we also started the blog because we wanted to see what kind of response it would get, and how much young people and how much people want to see what's going on in the South Asian community in terms of arts and creativity and community. The biggest issue right now that we face is there isn't dialogue and discussion within our community and with other communities of color and with the white community. There's no discussion, so we don't talk about what we've been through and what we face and what we share, like the beauty and the atrocities within our own communities, and then between our communities, and then within communities that are on other parts of the world that share so much, but we haven't had a chance to talk about it. We come here and our parents leave for whatever reason. My parents leave because of war, like common reason for coming to the West. And so they come here with all these, they've been through stuff. They've been through stuff that they don't want to talk about. And so they come here and they don't talk about it.
We don't want to lose this. I see people like Lost Lyrics, and I see what they're doing, and like talking to these kids about the history of. And then once those kids learn their history, it's like, it kind of blows their mind away. And they're just like, oh my god, I know something about myself and my people that I never knew before. And all of a sudden it changes these kids' lives. They don't even, and if they had never been in that space, if they had never been in Lost Lyrics, and if they never heard those stories that were being told to them, where would they ever find that? And it's just like, and it pisses me off that I'm 21 years old and I don't know anything about my country. It fucking pisses me off.
we're at a point where, okay, we are blessed and we're starting to learn these bits of our pieces of our history and our culture and our language and trying to explore it and starting to explore it out of our own initiative. Like, no one's forcing it down our throats. Nobody's telling us we have to. And so I'm like, I want to learn about color difference in South Asia. I want to learn about where caste difference comes. I want to learn about where our traditional forms of dance come, where our things come. I want to learn about how that connects to where we're at now and how we can relate that. I want to make that connection between our past and our present. I want to open, and then we want to open a dialogue.
Exactly.
And so hopefully with this generation where we are starting to realize how much discussion and conversation and dialogue is important, not just with ourselves, but with other communities, then we can really like allow for that to happen for the generations that follow.
Exactly.
So that when they're moving forward, that confusion that hopefully doesn't exist or isn't as strong. That's, I think, and that's where we're coming from. We're like, we were confused and we understand this is what our parents went through, but at the end of the day, now we know that and we're conscious of it. So what can we do for people so that we ensure that doesn't keep happening?